Hello everyone, today I am covering how to shave, specifically shaving with a razor. I won't waste your time with a long intro, so we'll jump straight in, starting with the first thing to consider, product choice. Start with a nice razor. I've come to love six-bladed razors as I find the shave tends to be smoother. On that note, I like Dollar Shave Club's products. They're a tad pricey, but definitely worth a few extra pennies. Highly recommend. I like either creams or foams for shaving. This shave gel from Gillette actually turns into a foam when you apply it, so that's kind of cool. Pro tip though, many razor companies recommend you change your blade out every week or so. I promise you they're not merely trying to sell you more razors. A sharp razor will cut through hair much more easily and will not tug as much. So before your next shave, make sure you're starting with a fresh razor. Run your water as hot as is comfortable and rinse your whiskers for about 30 seconds. This step is very important in my experience, so don't skip it, please. This will help soften your face and give additional moisture to your shaving lubricant when you apply it. Wipe off a bit of the excess water and we'll go on to the next step. Squeeze a little bit of your aforementioned shaving lube, whether foam, cream, or gel, and massage it into your face. You don't need a lot, just enough to cover everything in a thin layer. For me, a good rule of thumb is that I should just be able to see my face peeking through. Now, you're going to want to wet your razor with warm water and retain as much of that water on the blade as possible. I'll explain the importance of that in a minute. Hold the razor with a slightly firm but comfortable grip and touch the blade to your face. Begin to shave with the grain, or in the same direction in which the hair grows. You'll see here I start shaving downward as the hair on my cheek faces that way. Every few passes, rinse out the blade, but again, don't shake off the water. The extra lubrication from the water combined with the soothingness of the heat will help prevent irritation. Dry equals friction, and friction equals irritation and cuts. And we don't want that, so keep your razor wet with warm water. Ah, here we come to the worst part of the shave, the Adam's apple. That sharp bump is tough to shave around without cutting yourself. Here's my technique. It's hard to see on camera, but I swallow to contract my Adam's apple and then hold the swallowing motion so that it makes that section of my neck easier to shave. Once you've shaved your entire face with the grain, switch the blade around and start shaving against the grain, that is, from the other direction. This will give you a much closer shave and result in the baby's bottom smoothness that you are after. A good question you may have is if shaving against the grain results in a closer shave, why not do it in the first place? And to tell you the truth, I'm not entirely sure, but whenever I shave against the grain first, I tend to experience a lot more discomfort and cover my face in cuts. My hypothesis is that as you shave with the grain, you're cutting the hair at a heavy bias so that the remaining hair is thinner and easier to cut through, but that's just a theory. As you reach parts of your face that are more concave, it can be difficult to get the razor in there without hurting yourself. Simply manipulate your face to push that area out, making it easier to shave closely. To wrap up, you just repeat the process from before, make a few passes, rinse, retain water, make a few more passes, etc., until your face is beautifully clean shaven. Rinse your face thoroughly, and congratulations, you just shaved your face. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you for my next fitness challenge.